This place is incredible. There we go. Oh, it's getting on.
New airport. Yeah.
This place is incredible, isn't it?
Last time we came to Abu Dhabi airport,
Keep talking, Mads.
we were like, this is not that great. No, it's better when you're facing someone to talk. People don't understand that they're talking.
I said keep talking.
Turn it around. Last time we came to Abu Dhabi airport, it was a bit shit.
I don't think it was Abu Dhabi airport, I'm not going to lie.
It was Abu Dhabi airport and it was a bit shit.
This place is ridiculous.
This is brand new.
Stunning.
Brand new. There's even still
Stunning.
cellophane on all the
So
TV
nice.
screens.
So nice in here. Hello, sir. How are you? I just asked a very unhelpful man, do you know what? It's not a problem. But I asked him, I said, where's the food places? And said, there's McDonald's there and there's Burger King there. I said, well, that's it, is it? He said, yeah, that's it. There's a TGI Fridays, there's a Camden Food Hall, there's a, hello,
Very English you can put
there's a, oh, it's actually called
Todd English.
Todd English. I'm going to explain to you what we're doing in a minute from a food perspective, but we are going to eat. We're going to sit down and we're going to explain what the hell we're doing in this incredible airport. What we're doing, where we're going, all that jazz.
Prawns.
So, I'm going to get prawns. I might have to get 2,
No, you don't need to get 2.
but I need lots. They've got avo in there as well.
Avo.
Or chicken tikka though.
It's a big old bowl, that is. We've got salmon there. Salmon and avocado.
I've had salmon already this morning. Oh, they got poms in them. Might have to get chicken tikka and prawns.
Lovely. That's a bit of avocado dressing on that as well.
That'd be nice. So, we are in Abu Dhabi Airport. We've secured some food. Now we're going to tell you what the hell is going on here. And what is going on here is we are embarking on a very, very exciting trip to Europe. So this weekend, this Sunday, today is Tuesday, we've got 2 clients, Betty and Ziga, competing in the Austrian Oak. But to get to Vienna/Austria, we need to take a detour. Last year when we did this trip, we went to Istanbul and it was awful.
In and out of Istanbul in about 6 hours. It was horrendous.
So we thought, well, if we're going to have to stop somewhere in Europe, why not stop somewhere that we can actually experience something new? So we are first heading off to
Rome.
Rome. We are going to Rome. We've never been to Rome before. We're very, very excited. So we've got Rome, then we're going to be in Vienna, and then from there we're going to go to our favourite place in the world. If you didn't already know, get to know. We're going to go to Kos, where we got engaged, where we got married, where we had our first ever holiday. It is I would consider certainly my heaven. So we're going to go to Kos, then we're going to work back from Kos to Athens, then back to the sandpit. So
It's going to be a very fun-filled 2 weeks.
it's going to be a very fun-filled 2 weeks. You're going to come along for the journey.
Mixing work and pleasure.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing some running, which you would have all seen on the grammage. We are super fit. We are super healthy, which is why we're not eating salad because we are healthy. We're eating salad because we're lumps and we get edema. But
Bit of insight there. We are eating, apart from the coconut milk in our coffees, which is mainly fat and carbs anyway, we're eating pro fat today.
why are we doing that?
Because, zoomed right in on our face there, to avoid too much water retention.
Lack of carbohydrates creates what?
Diuresis.
Right.
And when we're flying, to be fair, we're actually quite lean now, so I don't think it would be bad, even if we ate our normal food.
No.
It's just not worth it because it's uncomfortable. It's only a short flight as well, and we're going to go out for dinner tonight, so realistically, I'm sure we'll make up for the calories.
Bank some calories for the gelato post meal, which I've organised. I've organised most dinners as a surprise to Mads. because I thought it'd be nice. So that's
Corey is top planner and organiser nowadays. It's fantastic.
looking top G, mate.
Yeah. I can just sit back. Brilliant. I like this dino.
I like it, you babe.
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah, it's solid.
I actually really like my cider, yeah. If I close my eyes, I can taste the carbonara already. On that note, see you very shortly. We love planes.
And got the seats.
How's the view, Max?
Looks hot out there. I'm hoping we won't be there in 5 hours' time.
Tightening.
Welcome to Rome. Ciao Bella. First thing Corey said when we handed in the passport. To a man. Anyway, we are in the airport. We've been waiting for our bags for approximately 35 minutes now. And they keep pushing the time back for the belt. Very annoying. We have a dinner reservation in 2.5 hours. We haven't eaten since we was on the plane. However, I have a top travel tip, and I won't take credit for this. I just learned it from a lovely girl from Lebanon who sat next to on the plane. There is an app where you can buy data on an eSIM in whichever country you are in, pretty much. It's called Air Allo. AIRALO. Air Allo.
Fantastic.
And you can buy an eSIM.
Get all the porn you want.
So we've just bought an eSIM each, which is very helpful. Otherwise you get absolutely rinsed. And we're always giving value, so there you go. Now it'd be really nice if we could get our bags because we need a snack before we go, because we've got 2.5 hours till dinner and we haven't eaten since approximately 2 o'clock. And all we've had today is salad, a little bit of avocado, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of salmon. About 500 calories, it's not really doing the job.
Ciao Bella.
So we're gonna eat, we'll need to eat. It doesn't look too promising in here, the food.
Ciao Bella.
It's warm though, got off the plane and we were like, oh my god, it's gonna be freezing. It's nice, it's warm. Anyway, we'll update you on Food Gate soon.
Ciao Bella.
Oh yeah. You reckon cool?
Ciao Bella.
Oh yeah.
We made it. Got some pretty special views over here. Got that. That. It's very, very nice.
We made it. It's very nice.
Happy?
I'm very happy. I'm very happy we made it. It's 10:15 and I was like, oh my god, we're not going to get to the table before I was stressing. It's so nice. Do you know what is nice? Sitting up here, you can just be away. I think everyone's sat on the streets and it's really cute and quaint, but it's really nice to be up here. And you can see everything in that view is unbelievable.
Think of dinner so far, babe?
It's absolutely unbelievable.
What have you got in front of you?
I've got, they're like little raviolis with pulled pork and lots of things she just described to me in a very Italian accent, which I cannot remember. But they include things like sweet and sour,
Yeah.
barbecue,
I knew you were going to say
prosciutto,
that. Yeah. Anything else?
some burnt.
Stuff. Ciao Bella.
Taking the scenic route home. Had a lovely dinner, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm starving.
Corey's hungry. I mean, you have seen the size of the portions. They tasted extremely nice. However, one thing I've realised about Rome already, no matter where you look. Oh, and over there.
There's like ruins
There's
everywhere.
just ruins everywhere. Like walking around is just one big history tour. Like I don't know what this is next to us.
But it's something.
but it's something. It looks very nice, and they do a very good job of lighting it all up. It's very stunning. So we thought we'd take the scenic route back. It's about a 30-minute walk, and I've got wedges on, but you know.
We've got 16 minutes to go. 0.8 miles.
It was nice to slow down and have a nice dinner, because today has been hectic.
Compass Court.
And it's nice just to take a bit of time for ourselves.
Very much so.
Corey may or may not get a pizza on the way home. But you'll find out.
If I do, you'll find out in the next before 15 minutes.
If not, you'll see us in the morning.
In the morning, ready for our...
with run-related chat. No pizza was consumed last night, and we just did our run.
And they said bodybuilding, and they said running was safe.
Shredded.
I'm a bloody mess, literally.
Are you done? Fantastic.
Chewed my heels up. Ugh. I bought yogurt. We bought yogurt. We're going to make a yogurt bowl.
So, we have run. Been for breakfast, which you will have seen on the grammage. We had, and if you didn't, go and look at the highlights on my page. We had eggs. I had egg bacon omelette. It was very, very, very nice. Very nice with a piece of toast. Healthy, a little bit of fruit. And we got a really big, nice chocolate croissant. Well, mainly Corey did, but I definitely had a nibble.
More than a nibble.
More than a nibble.
Just one bite, something.
Just one bite, And Corey had classic, obviously, the biggest plate on the menu. Big breakfast. Bacon, mozzarella, sausage.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And it was nice. Nice coffee. That was at the Vatican. So we ran from the Colosseum to the Vatican, which was really nice.
2.5 miles.
Yeah, just shy of 4k. Lovely morning. Had breakfast, strolled back, been to a Carrefour. Obviously, we're aware that we usually eat a lot more than this. Protein is low, even though that was kind of high protein breakfast. Like, fitting all the protein in 3 meals a day is a bit of a challenge. It's very carb and fats heavy here, not overly protein heavy.
We're also fucking heavy.
And we're also
heavy,
hungry. So we just went to a little Carrefour. We got some drinks and some fruit and some yogurt
Let's make a monster.
for the protein. Also bought some ice so I can have a monster over ice.
You having a monster or a young monster?
I think coffee first.
Coffee first?
Yeah, we have coffee pods.
Okay.
Workstation with coffee.
Okay.
So now we're going to get work done, because that is what we do, and that's what gives us the ability to be able to travel and do our job. So
Committed.
we are going to work right now. I've just checked Betty in for the weekend. She looks ridiculous. I front loaded her, and she is now backing off a little bit. So about 2 kilos up from her lowest, 1.7. Looks great, nice and full. Going to try and hold her here and allow her to get better and drop off fluid as the week goes on. So perfecto. And going to get on with the rest of it. And then we're going to go for a mooch for lunch and have a wander around the city and take it all in.
All work has been complete. It's now time to eat. We did have some yogurts, we did have some fruits, and we did have some chocky, because that's what we do. Because balance, baby. But all work has been complete. Clients have been served. Now it's time to serve what, Madeline?
Carbohydrates.
I was literally saying in my head, please say carbohydrates. Please say carbohydrates. Don't Mads look pretty?
Oh, fine.
Beautiful. So we are going to Al Antico. Al Antico serves focaccia bread sandwiches that are the size of heads, and I'm going to eat all of them. When I say all of them, I don't really know what I mean by that. However, I'm going to eat at least one. I'm not sure. I want like a meaty one, like ham, beef. They did a seasonal, and I know this because I've done a lot of research on Rome, hence why I know everywhere where we're going.
Everyone's pasta dishes look unreal. We're literally walking past all the little bistros.
But
and their Aperol spritz. And if I drank any more, I would definitely have one.
They had like peppered steak, so I kind of want some like meaty peppered steaky one. But stay tuned. We're going to go and get some focaccia bread from All'Antico. That's the Colosseum. Happy Roma, baby.
Rome looks like this everywhere. So you don't even need to go and see a site really. You just walk around. You literally just walk around behind us,
Like cells.
in front of us. You don't need to do a tour, just walk everywhere.
Saying you know what you're looking at. Oh yeah.
You enjoying the sights?
Yeah.
What did you say this looked like?
Basildon.
It's prettier than Basildon.
Canning Town.
Look, you can see the old cells down there.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's just come out of one.
Happy for breaking free. Wait up there, lass.
Anyway, back for focaccia.
So we've just been told we're in the wrong queue. And this is the queue. Huh? This is the queue. It's all the way down here. But I saw it and I've researched it, so I'm going to stand in it. It's as simple as that, really. That is the queue. And there is very sexy blonde. Worth it? We shall
No,
see.
yeah, I hope so.
So close, you can almost reach out and touch it. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Go on, Mads. Right, so we've got the menu when you come, because you're going to be in the queue. Get a menu. Download the menu so you can just saliva. So we've got what?
This is
Took
your
phone,
option.
this one. There you go. Yeah.
La tricolour.
Yeah, which is what?
Beef carpaccio.
Yeah.
Cream of pistachio.
Yeah.
Summit cheese.
Yeah.
Chopped hazelnuts.
Yeah.
Or mortadella ham. Cream of pistachio.
Yeah.
Cheese. Chopped pistachios. Very similar. Depends what you want. Prosciutto, mozzarella, tomato and basil. That's
Yeah.
a me option.
That's a you option.
This is a you option.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same as the first one. Sorry.
Okay. And then it's that one.
This was a you option as well. Pastrami, onion cream, roast potato cream, and courgette. And then the other one for me was smoked turkey, mozzarella, tomato and avocado.
What
And then
will
there's
we get?
another one here, prosciutto, mozzarella cheese, tomato and basil. So I'm either going to have prosciutto,
We shall see.
I don't know. I'll say it, the tricolour. And then do you have the turkey, this one?
I don't have avocado, mate.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
The Italian.
Tricolore italiano.
This man's gonna sandwich me up. My guy.
Qua la tricolore per favore, manca scaccetella.
I've been researching Rome for the past 6 weeks, and I've looked at one of these every single day.
It's very fucking good. It's not even heavy. I reckon I could eat 4 of them.
So we should have got more.
Oh, look at the inside of that. Explain it.
It says carpaccio beef, pistachio cream, walnuts and mozzarella.
Hazelnuts.
Hazelnuts and mozzarella. Banging it.
Right, Nutella beef.
Mozzarella beef.
I've got ham. Mozzarella. Basil.
Avocado?
Tomato. Fantastic. Well, those sandwiches were ridiculous.
Go and find some pizza now.
Because we've got lots of restaurants booked. we have today, this afternoon, to just eat, and we've literally eaten nothing all day. So, one sandwich obviously didn't fill us up. So we're going for pizza. Potato croquettes, cooked ham, pepper and cream.
Unreal.
Carbs on carbs.
Yeah. I love a carb
We've
sandwich.
got one with truffle.
Yeah.
Glitter, and always available. Olive oil, raw ham, 500 gram of fillet and basil.
Nice.
Lemon flavoured olive oil. Yellow tomatoes, raw ham and pecorino cheese. I don't feel like those ones sound as good. You want classic pizzas, right?
Classic pizzas. I just want meat and mushrooms.
Doesn't look like there's mushrooms.
Okay, I just want meat then.
There is.
Can you do me meat?
There's Hoax, which is olive oil, La Torrente tomato, Fio de latte, I don't know what that is. Fresh butter, mozzarella and basil. So that's like
Okay.
cheese and tomato,
Yeah.
basil.
Yeah.
And then there's one that's similar to that, which is basil, cooked ham, Napoli salami,
That sounds nice.
artichokes, mushrooms and black olives.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Will you eat the black olives?
Yeah, 100%.
And then there is another one,
That's on the
spicy
sausage.
salami and sausage, basil and olive oil and tomato.
Okay, so them 3 then, yeah?
We don't need 3.
Okay. So you've got to choose 2 out of them.
I feel like I don't want salami and sausage,
Okay, so it's the other 2 then.
but I would eat the ham, salami, artichokes, mushrooms and black olives.
Cool, game on.
And then the other one, which is olive oil, tomato. I don't know what Fio de latte is. Should I Google it?
Shall I stop this and we'll see what we get?
Stay tuned.
They've arrived. Nancy's doing her bit for Instagram.
Everyone loves pizza.
Oh, it's nice to know, babe. Crust is banging. So we've had our sandwich to start. Now we're gonna get stuck in some.
Do you know what? This is the first pizza that I would have eaten in
Puberty.
since I played football when I was about 11.
There you go.
Enjoy. Talk to me about your Italian pizza experience.
It's alright. It's alright.
You did manage to get 2 pizzas out of me as well, not one. I was like, I said, we'll share a pizza.
Say yes until I get you.
Crow's like, yeah. We'll have that one and that one, please.
I wouldn't say.
Which means he's ended up with more than a whole pizza to himself because I don't eat a whole one.
I wouldn't say. I think it's a very bold statement to say it's the best pizza in Italy. Right.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. I think what makes a good pizza for me is a good selection of meats, a good selection of veg, and then strong crust.
And base, I think.
Strong crust and base, yeah. It doesn't
fallen
have to,
apart
I
a
don't want
little
it thick. I don't want it thick. I prefer thin crust, but it has to be strong. That's it.
Don't want it to fall apart.
Most pizzas aren't cooked with olive oil like this, and we can see that's why
Soft,
that
you see?
happens.
I think he's a pizza connoisseur or something, like he's been to Italy before.
I've eaten many slices in my time.
Don't seem to be having trouble eating it.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, I can see that. So can the vlog. There's a margarita left. Wonder where that's going.
I love pizza. Pizza has been consumed.
It was nice, but you know what? I'm not missing out by not eating it.
What?
I wouldn't go to a restaurant and choose it.
Why?
I don't know why. I feel like it's because it's.
What's wrong with you?
I like bits. I like chips and steak and this and that.
Which is why you order 2 mains. Like
yeah.
Slee Raw.
Pizza and steak.
Of course.
I see. Yeah. Well, I don't want to be under 15 kilos, so.
Not with your running technique
And
now.
Corey just realised the dessert gaff he's had his eye on is 300 yards away.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to give you the name of this, and you are going to be like, oh my god. It's called Mr. 100 Tiramisu. Can you guess what the restaurant and dessert gaff is? It's got 100 flavours of tiramisu. 100.
Well, I hope it's got a nice one, because tiramisu is usually minging.
Oh, that's very negative. Right,
Coffee cake.
we've got to go over this way.
Try not to get squashed.
Crossing the road. On a green. Right, stay tuned guys, you're about to see 100 different flavours of tiramisu. Let me know what flavour, before you even work out the flavours, because there's 100 of them, what flavour you would have in the comment section below. If any of the guys watching are doing like post-show, come to Rome.
That was lovely. Anyway,
Tiramisu now.
it didn't taste like tiramisu though. Maybe that is what tiramisu is supposed to taste like. It didn't taste like coffee. Maybe because it was smothered in Snickers and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, no more calories now. Now we are off, back, wandering. There might even be time for a nap. Maybe not, definitely have work to do. But it's been a very nice afternoon exploring. There's lots of pretty buildings, I've got no idea what they are. But it's a very stunning place to walk around. Corey is in charge of the maps, he walks around like this most of the time.
So I can show everyone the guns. I know exactly where I'm going. There's nothing even on my phone, look. Nothing even on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, it's lovely.
My mind is a compass.
If you want to come somewhere, it's cultural, it's nice, food's unbelievable, lots to see, plenty to do. You could spend a week here easy, in my opinion. You could do all the tours of the places. You could have a chill day where you just sit at a cafe and watch the world go by and drink coffee and eat croissants.
Can we do that now?
You can go for lots of nice meals, just wander. Just so many things you could do.
So many possibilities.
Possibilities are endless. So much room for activities. So much room for activities. So we're gonna go and chill. We have 2 hours, really, until we need to get ready for dinner. And Corey's booked somewhere authentically Italian, he says.
Nobody in Italy knows about this place.
Only sleep.
Yeah, I know.
So we will update you later. We finished eating tiramisu.
We were very sweaty walking there.
There was no way we could have filmed. It was far too claustrophobic. We were really hot. It was sweating. It was like a long walk. Then we got back. Anyway, we're on the way for dinner. Corey's booked somewhere that we can't get to. We have to walk. It's on a... It's on like a little island. Happier tonight because I've actually been able to do something with my hair. I had travel hair yesterday. It very much upset me. But we're on the way for dinner. There's a lovely view of the Colosseum in front of us. And we are gonna eat some authentic Italian, yeah? Authentic Italian. We've gone beigey, creamy, European holiday-esque vibes.
I've gone
outfit.
I don't want to spend any of my really, really nice outfits that I've got for the rest of the holiday, so I'm just going to put on what I'm happy to wear.
Is that really what you thought it was?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, you didn't want to put that brown top on?
Yeah, it's just nice. I don't really go with. I wouldn't want to wear this outfit.
I wanted us to be matching. Clearly not.
You should have asked.
I did ask.
Can't do that. I've got green circumstances.
Anyway, I'll show you what goes on in the Italian house.
Oh, stunning. Thank you.
That's Ella. Please.
Hello. Thank you. We'll go there if that's okay. Thank you.
Dinner. Very quaint, cute little place. Done very well here. It's very busy, very small. Just turned someone away to try and sit at a table. Sorry, no reservation, no can do. It's very Italian. We are sharing some. I'll show you when it comes. Speaking of which,
It's got dark chocolate on as well. Even better. Ready?
this pork is on the bone.
Pork's on the bone. It's got dark chocolate. Okay,
I was
mate.
making a mess of the plate now.
Okay, mate.
That is fucking really nice. Sea bass is served.
Slee bass.
Or his meat is on his plate.
I'm waiting for my pasta to arrive.
Oh wait, you already ate it. Healthy dinner tonight before the brownie comes.
Man will be getting a brownie. I want a croissant. I haven't had a croissant yet.
Forgot breakfast.
Oh shit, yeah, that was ages ago.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
That's French.
Ciao Bella. The sweets have arrived. Dessert number 1. Dessert number 2, you all know this is going, don't you? Dessert number 3. Ooh.
Looks like it's going to be messy.
Yeah?
That was unreal.
That is a girl that is lactose intolerant, ladies and gents. Good stuff.
Hello. We've not been good vloggers today. We woke up this morning and went for a run for all the sites we haven't yet been to. We did Colosseum to Trevi Fountain. You will have seen this on the Instagram. And then we went, where did we go? We went Trevi Fountain to Pantheon. Then we went Pantheon to Spanish Steps.
Which was backwards.
Which is kind of backwards, but we forgot about the Spanish Steps, so we had to go back, obviously. And then we got back, and we had the loveliest table booked for lunch. Aroma?
Yep.
At Aroma, which is literally stone's throw from where we're staying, and is the most beautiful place. Look at these scooters called, they're on Lime. On Uber. Uber.
Is that Uber?
Yeah, it says on Lime and Uber. And it was stunning. But we didn't vlog, we just enjoyed the moment, to be honest. And now the plan of action is, because we love the area by the Spanish Steps, it's like Fashion Avenue. If you've been to Dubai, you'll know what we're talking about. It's the Fashion Avenue of Roma. So we're heading back there because we're going to sit by the Spanish Steps. We have this vision of sitting there and having a coffee. This one? But yeah, we're going to have a coffee and a sit on the Spanish Steps. But we're not going to walk because it's miles and our feet are killing from running and walking and we're covered in blisters. Corey has a compede on both heels. Show us your compede, Cor. Show us your compedes. Oh yeah. He's got war wounds, so we're scootering. So we'll see you at the Spanish Steps, baby.
It's nice to have some fresh air on your toes.
Corey's just telling me how nice it is to have fresh air on his toes.
On the old toes.
On the old toes. We're at the Spanish Steps. Do you know what, guys? I'm lactose intolerant. And I reckon I've eaten a bout of dairy or cheese in every single meal since I've been here. And nothing bad has happened.
Turns out you're a bit of a fibber then.
Maybe. I do feel rather watery, but I've not had the shits. However, I have taken one of these with every single meal I've eaten. If anyone is lactose intolerant, and this isn't an excuse to eat dairy products, what it means is, often when you go out for a meal, you have no idea. So these are like a safety blanket, and they have helped. They have the most ridiculous enzyme paneling ever. There you go, a little bit of quality value for you. You've got an intolerance, you're going on holiday, take some enzymes with you just in case. We've decided to come out and stay out for dinner.
So we can get an early night.
And get an early night, because we have an early flight tomorrow. And we had a rather swanky lunch, so we don't need to do anything swanky for dinner. So we've done the swanky bit. Here is the Spanish Steps. This is what I came to show you. There's lots of people here. We came here at 7 o'clock this morning. It was a much better decision. It turns out that Rome is ridiculously busy in the daytime. Our tactic is run at 7 o'clock in the morning.
See everything you need.
See everything.
Understand where you want to spend your time later on in the day, and there's a load of bodies everywhere. You want to go over there?
I don't know, we thought we would come into the square where the Spanish Steps are, and we thought there would be places to eat, but there / drink, and there isn't. Horses being worked.
Why is he standing there?
We're going to go in search of coffee.
I feel like we said that we were going to... Mads, did you tell them we were looking for a croissant?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't get a croissant. We didn't get a croissant or any kind of pastry, because apparently they obviously only bake until they sell out, and nobody in Italy eats croissants after in the evening. But this place, Apicola Luciagna, or whatever it's called, we've been past this place at least 4 times, and we were like, we really want somewhere authentic, and we searched and I searched and I found somewhere, and this was the place. And Mads literally went, I'd love to have dinner there. So I've essentially just absolutely smashed this entire trip. But it's amazing. So pretty. It's apparently the best place for pasta in Italy, but obviously I'm sure every single restaurant says that as well. So yeah, we're going to sit down, we're going to eat. Stay tuned. Lots of carbohydrates are about to be consumed, as always. Alright, cool. So, update. We didn't eat at that restaurant because Mads wanted, what do you want? Gnocchi.
Some beef gnocchi.
Some beef gnocchi. And I wanted spaghetti and meatballs, and they had neither. So we have scooted from the centre of town to the other side of town, over the bridge, down the cobbledy lanes, into this. They said only half an hour wait, 45 minutes ago. But apparently this is the second to, or the best. I said, didn't I? Every single pasta gaff is the best pasta gaff in Rome. So this is the best pasta gaff in Rome, apparently. And to be fair, looking at the line, it makes sense. So Mads is eyeing up the menu, because there is somewhat rush on the fact that we're fucking starving. But we're going to sit down in a minute, and when we do, we'll show you exactly what we order. In we go. We're going in. Following you, the man. He's the king, the pasta king. Finally, we are on the way. We're sitting inside. The couple in front said, "Oh, do you want to sit inside?" Perfect, amazing, thank you. The couple outside said, "Do you want to sit inside?" I said, "No, I don't want to sit inside. We'll sit inside." Yes, absolutely. Well, I don't mind actually. Man's just politely said that I can sit. There we go. Hey, pasta alla sleep. Show me. That's going to take us through what she's just ordered and what she just told me.
I asked the man if my pasta would have cream or milk in it. So all these sauces are made with like cream and milk, right? And he was like, just cheese. And I was like, okay, that's okay. And he said, you lactose intolerant? I said, yeah. He said, okay, I'll say no cheese. Put it on the side and you can sprinkle it on. I said, all right, thank you. And then I proceeded to order like fried cheese balls to start and a pizza. And he looked at me like,
You're right.
I said, oh no, cheese is okay, just no cream. He was like, okay.
You
Probably
excited?
thinks I'm high maintenance. I never eat pasta. I don't think I've eaten pasta since I went on holiday to Crete with my mum when I was about 5. True story, all I used to eat on holiday when I was about 5 was plain pasta, no meat in it, and cheese. I just have a bowl of like shells with cheddar on top and ketchup. You got prawn?
We've got focaccia bread, fried mix, which has, I need you to open one though. So that has mince, rice, and cheese. Good?
Oh my god, yeah, that was real.
Yeah? Food has landed, or the first course.
Yeah, I was just making sure that it's pretty warm.
Yeah.
Girls happy. Pizza inbound. Sweating, baby. We're sweating because we are carving hard. Ready for our 4-hour flight tomorrow? We're carving up hard for our flight tomorrow, but we are training tomorrow. We're bodybuilding tomorrow, so there'll be no running. This is what we've got. Look how happy she looks.
I'm not sure about this. Looks heavy.
It does look heavy, doesn't it, guys? We did a thing. This was Mads' idea.
Oh yeah.
I didn't eat one dessert. That's chocolate salami,
I don't need that.
and that's strawberry cheesecake. And that's dessert number 3. Make that joke every evening. It's only right, apart from the fact that I'm sweating my balls off, it's only right that we do dessert and close off Roman style, right? Because tomorrow we're going to eat no carbs until next Friday, entire week. We're gonna fast until 2025 to hopefully take off the water and edema that we get on the flight. But strategy for all of you guys, like we said at the beginning of this video, make sure you manage your water retention and your carbohydrate intake when you get on the flight. Go on then, have a salami. That's what we're here for. Do you want me to film that? I'll film it for myself.
Go on then. Wee. Jesus Christ.
Good? Worth it?
It's very, very good.
Going in for a second, yeah?